Hello and welcome back to the channel, and in this video, this is a follow-on video from one of my videos where I showed you how to diagnose faults with the parking sensors, and we diagnosed that this particular sensor was faulty, and I hadn't replaced the sensors because as you can probably see from this car, the previous owner really didn't use the parking aid. They seem to have smashed pretty much every panel, and I have a backup camera, so I don't necessarily need to use a parking sensor. However, we had some requests to do this job, so I've purchased a kit to replace the parking system. So comes with the sensors already pre-painted. It's not going to be an exact colour because these universal kits aren't exact, however should fit. It's 22mm hole, and these look like they're 22mm when you measure them, and this whole kit including the painted sensors was $14.99 from Amazon. So I'll put the link in the description so you can go and purchase one of these for yourself. So first thing we need to do really is to get the bumper off, so I'll just show you that process now. The first thing we need to do is just remove this panel here, a couple of 10mm bolts to get that out. I'm going to use a ratchet. Hiding underneath the jack. So I'm going to try and spin you around so you can see. Right, there is the nut holding it on. We're going to use deep socket, getting there, and a ratchet to remove the nut. They're not very tight, so you can, once you've cracked it off, you can just undo it by hand. So I've got the nut almost off. I'm just going to use a magnet to get the nut off. There we go. Otherwise that would drop down into this deep cavity and we'd probably never get it back. Got a couple of fittings in the wheel arch here that just need removing using a screw driver to get that out so far, and a trim removal tool just to finish that off. Next we've got to remove this and this and this, and then there's another one over there. Trim's removed. Now we just need to pull this out both sides. There we go, bumper's coming off. I'm going to have to put the camera down because I won't be able to lift the bumper off and hold it at the same time. It's the bumper removed. We can see the old harness for the parking sensor, and then going in through this vent flap here. So just going to have to remove the old parking aid. There it is, tucked in down there, so we'll get that all removed and then we'll go ahead and install the new kit. So these holes are the right size, but they weren't cut particularly well, so just going to use a file just to smooth them out make sure they're nice and tidy to receive the new parking sensors. It did come with this tool for drilling the holes with to get the exact size. So yeah, just going to get those cleaned up and then install the sensors. So the sensors are now installed, and I've wired them through this grommet. They were going through this vent flap here, but this is it's designed to open and close. So if you keep that open as you go through puddles, water could get in through here. So I'm going to put it into this grommet and then fit it in place once the bumper's all installed. So bumper's back installed, and I've run the wiring through and attached it to the old kit. So I've just got to test it now. As you can see, reverse light is on. As I walk closer to the car, so we can see here, that's about the gap that you get when you get close enough to trigger it. So that's the system all installed there. As you can see, parking sensors all in place now. There is a colour difference between the sensor and the bumper, but it's pretty small, and as I said before, the bumper is all damaged. Previously, whoever owned this car before didn't use the parking aid, and it would have been there crashing into this sensor in particular. You can see there's two screws there from a number plate, probably, that caused the failure of it. But beyond that, it was a good opportunity to get the bumper to fit better around here as well. So yeah, it's a good opportunity to have the bumper off and get that to fit slightly tidier. If you could like and subscribe, it will help me to make more videos just like this.